Oh god, that's bright. So, Yuki kindly pointed out that passing this barrier, I was going from my street clothes to my doctor's clothes. And I just wasn't noticing it. But, it now makes sense. Come and get me, Ollie, if you dare. A jelly leg scaredy cat. Stand still. Why are you always such a chicken? Come here. Oh. Hey, no running down here, my old nerves. What's going on here? The Hendersons are what's going on. They brought those two punks in this morning emergency, they said. Really? They seem pretty healthy to me. Bored is more like it. That pair can't stay in their beds more than 1 minute. They're always bickering. Should I go check on them? Up to you. I'm sure you'll get to know them soon enough. In fact, they're both in your ward. Someone probably should check on them, though. Otherwise, we'll need 2 body bags before the day's out. I mean, are they over here, or did they magically go back to the ward, I guess? No longer cares about me walking on her desk. I'm cool with that. Oh, I don't remember this guy's voice. It was something poshy, wasn't it? What's with that ridiculous spot? Some kind of idiotic new trend, I suppose? Oh, that must be leftover paint. Paint? I didn't realize Gregor was taking on interns now. Hospital will be the death of me. Now we've run out of tea and surgery. I'm scheduled to perform a bypass in 20 minutes. How can I be expected to focus without my green tea? Have you asked in the cafeteria? I don't go in that place. I need to remain sterile. What do you mean? This hallway is it's not sterile either. What do you mean? You want me to check? Forget about it. I'll manage. All right. Oh, I can actually go in the cafeteria. Okay. Oh, it's very dark. Is that guy going to be here? A pig? Guess that's a yes. There's nothing left for today. I'm already cleaning up. That's all right. I'm not hungry yet. For your sake, I hope it stays that way. Kitchen won't open until breakfast. There's a secret stash of chocolate bars in the break room. That should help in case of emergency. Bah! How can you shovel that junk down your throats? I like chocolate bars. And you don't know what chocolate actually is. This week was my first time eating here. It was really good, but I didn't have dessert. Uncultured oafs. I'm surrounded by them. What do you mean? The dishes I prepare here are no mere lunch. They're a composition, a finely crafted play in 3 acts. Appetizer, main course, and dessert. Together, they're so much more than the sum of their parts. You simply left the theater before the finale. No regard for taste. Oh, I didn't know that. Next time I'll be sure to stay to the end, I promise. Can you afford to keep fine-tuning your dishes like this? You have a big budget? Even on the ward, we don't always have all the basics. Budget? Don't make me laugh. Theobald's a good guy. Maybe even a gourmet. All the same, my budget's been getting smaller and smaller the last few years. But it's not all about the finances. Cooking is an art. My art. Your art doesn't always require money to shine, especially when you've got talent. The drive to keep honing your creations in spite of the long hours. Alright. Good to know. Thank you for your talk. What's down here? Probably nothing. Will make me walk all the way to the end, huh? Oh! Dr. Halil, what are you doing here? Psst. Not so loud, clear colleague. What is it? What's the matter? I'm waiting. For what? For later. The good Sergey and I are not the best of friends, if you catch my drift. In the past, there have been complications with regard to my nutritional requirements and his kitchen equipment. Oh, yeah. Can't use my laboratory instruments to heat my food, of course. Why, I made my way up here about half an hour ago. While Sergey was away, I seized the opportunity to use his microwave. And now? Waiting for dear Sergey to excuse himself. Answer the call of nature, you understand? The way he won't notice my presence. Do you think that's necessary? No. I know. Ignore me, I implore you. I do not wish to draw unnecessary attention to myself. Alright. Awkward. Just a bit awkward. We're heading all the way back. Pick out over here and then we'll go up. Probably not anything over here. Probably. Good evening, Mr. Glendower. Hope you had an easy day today. Probably not in there. Oh, why? Are you bothering me? Take a look at the clock, kid. I'm off duty. I could have been home a long time ago. Wasn't for this blasted paperwork. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Let's forget when the shifts change. And have a nice day, evening, I guess. Yeah. All right. Alrighty then. All right. Well, we'll check the other levels as well as per normal. Check all the things. Make sure we hit them all up. You never know what will unlock what in games like this. Like, will the basement be open? Oh God! And he's not going to be down there. Is he going to make me walk all the way around here without any sort of? Wait, it's green? I can go in here? Oh, so there is a benefit to doing this. I get to see inside here. Wait, I was inside here before. Wasn't I? I did come in here, yes. But I can come here without supervision now. What's that? It smells disgusting. Dr. Halil's covered it in skull stickers. I don't know what that means. Hold on. Is that a sandwich? Science really has gone too far this time. What's he got going on in here? I have a feeling Dr. Halil is up to... What? To what do I owe the pleasure, valued colleague? Can I be of service to you? And how, pray tell, did you gain access to this facility? Oh, Dr. Halil, I just thought I'd pay you a visit before I start my night shift. Visit? Most unusual. Rather peculiar, you know that? I have to admit I wasn't expecting visitors. The way you're breezing past my samples with neither a respiratory mask nor a care in the world is already intimate enough, wouldn't you agree? I mean, you're not wearing a mask. Oh, I didn't mean to. Of course not. Of course not. I should probably be going. Actually, don't let me stop you. Thank you for the disarming and distracting visit. The work won't work itself, will it now? Quite. Alright, I'm out. Sorry. See ya. Sorry. What's to the right? Before we go up. The vent! Surely it's gonna let me... If I can get up there. It's gonna let me listen into them again. One more time. Yep. You're whimpering. Why does it smell like wet concrete in here? Don't panic. Don't panic. Hello? Is anyone from nursing there? Dr. Gotera? Dr. Kamala? Anyone? I hope I can make it through the night. Alright. Really, really weird. Also, was this graffiti there before? A Dr. Krakowski, angry face? So there's a smoker who's mad about that? What's up with that? Visit one. I guess we have a lot of levels to visit. So this is the map for this game is much larger than Night in the Woods, or at least the ground cover. Oh. Good evening, Mr. Hydrick. Hello? What? Oh, sorry, I was lost in thought. I didn't mean to disturb you. I believe you. Now what can I do for you? Oh, nothing. I just wanted to wish you a good evening. Oh, well, good evening to you as well. Bird? What's he doing just standing there on this floor? Also, I could go in here. Yeah, the ground cover of this entire map is much larger. Uh-oh. Good evening, Finley. How are you feeling? First night shift tonight, am I right? Yep, that's correct. But do you feel ready? Think so. Pretty much the same as the day shift, just at night. Oh, that's where you're wrong. Night shift and the day shift have almost nothing in common. Remember my first night shift like it was yesterday. A lot of things were different back then. I hadn't even officially graduated by that point. Brian got me a temporary job at a hospital as an assistant. Thing was somewhat off the books, I have to admit. I learned a lot. Even so, nothing could have prepared me for that night. A lot of the staff were off sick. Suddenly I found myself in charge of half a ward. No one was seriously harmed. I decided afterward that it would be the best if I finished my studies before trying again. Don't get me wrong though, not trying to put you off. Night brings with it a unique atmosphere. Is that foreshadowing? Is that going to happen to me? Krakowski won't be there. I'm going to have to make some really important decisions. Oh my god. It's not necessarily less hectic, but sometimes gaps appear. Gaps of peace and inspiration. Best ideas I ever had came to me during a night shift, you know? In any case, I wish you all the best in a peaceful night. No, not Linwood. Oh, Theobald. Which, by the way, I'd like to point out, since this is a Night in the Woods lake, Theobald was a pen name of H.P. Lovecraft. And being that Night in the Woods ended up being a Lovecraftian game, and this is a Night in the Woods lake, we don't be surprised if Theobald ends up being something he is not. But who knows? The game might not go there at all. We shall see. It makes me walk in this scene. That chicken poster, it's so wrong. Alright. Alright, that's the end of it. Level 2. 2 is next, right? Hello. Oh, I can't go on 2. Cool. Saves me time. I'm gonna skip 3. That's where our destination is. We'll go straight to 4, which there is nothing. Saves me more time. 5. Zilch. Alright, cool. Ready to do my rounds. Hey, Finley. Mia, you looked rushed off your feet. Busy day, huh? Yeah, it's been kind of crazy. Henderson's in room 302 wouldn't keep still for 5 minutes. Can't deal with that kind of thing. Yeah, I just saw those two myself. Oh, really? Where? Downstairs, the main entrance. Dear. Oh, dear. And I just got them back to bed. Weren't they deer? Anything I need to know? Well, the Hendersons poisoned each other. What? Were they trying to kill each other? No. It was a dare, but I'm sure they can explain it better themselves. Yeah, I'll look into it right away. Can't be that bad, the way they're running around. I don't know. Test we took at lunchtime didn't look so great. You definitely won't get bored anyway. And I'm going now. Oof. All I wanted to do was go lay down on the couch. You've earned it. Get some rest. See you tomorrow. Break a leg. Leg? And I don't want to break someone else's leg. Alright. I need my tasks for the day, right? Schedule updated. Oh, there's our girl. The important one in P31. We'll go get her fixed up. Remember, we got to take good care of this one. The others, like this guy, no one cares about. Irma. How you this evening? Beautiful, isn't it? The fall? Just a pity it's always dark. Gets dark so early. Wouldn't mind a few more hours of sunshine. It's bright enough in here, though, luckily. True, but a long walk in the fall air would do me good. Still, you're right. You know, when I was young, light wasn't a given. We always had to catch it first. Catch it? It's the light. Used to be more agile than we're used to today. It was quite tricksy. Tell you the story if you like. Yeah. Alright, but only if I'm not keeping you from your work. Oh, it's okay. Think of it as part of my job. It's true. I'm your patient after all. Alright, let's see now. Oh, we're going with a flashback. Before there were streetlights in Porcupine, we had to come up with other solutions if we wanted to read at night. That's where a trained light catcher like me comes in. Catching light isn't easy, of course. You can't just open a jar in the morning and put a lid on it when it's full. Try it, you won't get very far, I'll tell you right now. Thing is, light is fantastically fast. There's nothing faster than light. Well, the universe expanding is a little faster than light, but that's just a little asterisk, I suppose. By the time you put the lid on, the light's already sneaked out again. The night comes and everyone's stumbling about their pajamas again. Anyway, no one knew what to do, of course. I tried putting out bait. Maybe the light would like pea stew or chocolate truffles. But it didn't. But it lights were the pears my husband Gilbert had growing in the garden. Oh. So Gilbert is Giuliani's dad, which was probably a safe assumption before this, but that's confirmation. One night, I saw these little lights swirling around the pears and settling on their skins. Eureka, I thought. Now you've got it. It's hard to screw fruit into lamps, of course, so I asked the local glassblower to make us pear-shaped jars. And what do you know? Once we began using the pear-shaped glass, or bulbs as the glassblower called them, light came into our parlors at the speed of light. We could finally read at night. Of course, nowadays we use electricity to tickle the light so it knows when and to come and go. Light switch on, light switch off. You know how it works. Light switch off, you know how it works. And that's how I became a light catcher. I'm honest though, I never actually caught the light. Far too fast for that, you know. Anyway, that's how things were back then. I've never been good at physics, but it all makes sense to me. I'll take a closer look at my lamps at home. Alright, now you've told me all about catching the light. Now how you're doing. How are you feeling today? I don't know exactly. A strange feeling not being able to answer that question. I haven't slept this much in years. But I'm feeling a little chilly. Well, let me take a look. It'll only take a second. Alright, which one is this? Okay. I perform better at this one, I think, than the others, don't I? Alright, the tooth is okay. Alright, so let's go here, there, and then there. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So I think this is going to be a skull. Oh no. Hand, eye, heart. No, it's not heart. Because bone and skull is one, so the heart can't be it. The foot is also not it. I should have known that on try number 3. I made a mistake. So it's going to be hand or eye, or yeah, hand or eye. Shit. Okay, good. Ooh, doggy. Thank goodness. I don't want to mess this one up. Your fever's a little higher than before. At least we know it's pneumonia now. I'm going to keep giving you medication till the symptoms subside. The most important thing is to bring your temperature down. That will help you sleep better too. My goodness me. This wouldn't have been so much trouble when I was younger. Yeah, unfortunately the immune system weakens with age. Looks like you're stuck with me a little longer, Doctor. Heard old lady with her oddball stories. Yeah, how terrible. Yeah, you don't know what you've done yourself into. Occupational hazard. You better sleep now. You need to get some rest. We'll soon have you back on track. Well, I'm a doctor, and it's a bit of a cliche. Sleep really is usually the best medicine. I agree. Thanks. Okay. Alrighty then. Yeah, man, I had pneumonia quite often growing up. It is not fun. I know most people have had it, but getting it frequently sucked. It sucked a lot. Alright, there's nothing on the left side. Guess we're heading straight to 302. Oh, Carl! First night shift, huh? Everything's good with you? Handling the shifts okay so far? Yeah, it's weirdly quiet here at this time of night. All that tiredness. The staff have it, the patients too. Everyone's tired. I love the atmosphere it creates. The stillness really gives the mind space to work. Think about things that you don't get time for during the daily grind. Well, for now, I'll just try to do my duties properly. Yeah, that's a good idea too. And when Dr. Krakowski isn't here, sometimes I can feel her cold breath on the back of my neck. Ugh. Hey, what's up? How come you walk at a different pace than I do? Oh, God. What? I don't have to talk to him? Baker! Quitter! I drank half the bottle! Yeah, right, I saw you spit it out! 'Cause I had to puke! I puked first. Boys, he always starts it. He never stops. Boys, you're suffering from fever, vomiting, diarrhea, and headache. I ask why? And mold fights. Yeah, mold fight. Do I even want to know? We found this moldy old bottle in the basement. It was orange juice. Champagne. It was fermented frothy orange juice. No gloopy yellow champagne. I think I'm gonna be sick. Alright, let's take a closer look. Which one of you is Oliver? Here. Ollie's always first. Person losing, maybe. Blockhead. Oh, man. Ollie is the toughest guy. What are we going to do now? I'm going to have to give you an injection. Whoa, what? No way, needles are totally lame. He's scared. Look, he's shaking. I'm so not shaking. Come on, Doc. Let's get this over with. All right, find the spot where the blue vein is closest to the surface of the skin. Place a syringe with E. Hold E afterwards to draw the right amount of blood or administer the correct dose of medication. All right, press and hold. I mean, this... I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did. It was weird. I don't know. The keys felt weird. Right, all done. Look, I didn't feel a thing. It said press and hold, and I did that, and it didn't work. It was press and let go, and then hold. But even then, I don't know. It was weird. Look, I didn't feel a thing. Piece of cake. I think they should have had a practice run at the maybe in the first thing. I don't know how they could have handled that better. I think because it's costing me now. Piece of cake. Face it, I'm just really brave. Probably gave you the kitty injection. That's no sweat. I could do it too. Oh, so you must be Rudy, huh? I'm going to give you exactly the same thing. Here we go. Okay. So let's see how this works. Find the spot closest to the skin. This is really weird. All right, so is that one over here? Although it's not like right near the skin like the other one. All right. Okay. Treatment complete. Hey. That is so weird. So you have to hit E. I can't control the needle going in the skin. It's moving on its own. So I don't know if I'm just supposed to press at the right time. It didn't feel right. And then you had to press and then let go and then press and hold in order to inject. I don't know. It's weird. Took less than Ollie, didn't I, Doc? Liar, come on, Doc. You know I was the best. Whatever it was you drank, it's infected you with bacteria. Shigella, this is no joke. Yeah, Shigella fight. No Shigella fight. This is serious. You've got a disease called shigellosis, which can get really nasty. I don't know what shigellosis is. Is that even real? Hold on. Google is my friend. I am looking that up right now. Shig, if my there we goes. Shig L osis is real. It is a bacteria. Abdominal pain, stomach cramps, and fever. Sometimes people infected with Shigella have no symptoms at all, but can still pass the bacteria to others. Okay, what are the 4 symptoms? Diarrhea, fever, stomach pain. Feeling the need to pass stool even when the bowels are empty. That doesn't sound fun. Alright. So this kind of sounds like the type of bacteria probably every kid gets at some point, is my guess. I don't know. Both of you are still contagious. We're going to need to implement hygiene and safety precautions and make sure no one else on the ward catches your disease. But I've got more shigellosis than Ollie, right? I have not. Have too. Diagnosis is exactly the same, Rudy. Ah. Boys? Yes? Yep. Oh, forget it. Alright, weird. But okay. I'm gonna look to the right before I go to the back to the... Hey, Finley! Hey, Carl, how's it going? Pretty well, actually. People are sleeping well today. Sandra and I even had time for a round of UCT. UCT? Urine cup toss. Is that really a thing? Sure, there are even national tournaments. It's a big deal in the nursing community. Sandra and I are on Team Ursula. We've been training. One of those things you can only really do at night. That's not what I came here for. Your eyes of sharp senses have probably already told you this, but Krakowski isn't here tonight. Thanks to the outstanding seamless planning of the work rota, there's actually no ward supervisor here at all tonight. As the most senior person here, that leaves me in charge of most of the tasks until Dr. Krakowski gets back to shift tomorrow. Oh, well, that doesn't sound so bad. Sure isn't, however, it does mean that I need to sign off on your treatment outcomes. It's a pain, thankless task. You won't win many friends that way, you know? Alright, let's get this over with. I'm assuming he's supposed to be on the same thing as me, like screen. Also, was that star supposed to be colored in if I got all A's? I don't know. Well, what can I say? I think that all looks good. Considering how new you are, there's nothing to complain about here. Way to go, Finley. Really? So how was that? Did I sound like Dr. Krakowski? Feel weird. Oh, it's okay, Carl. Don't worry about it. It's so much nicer than the lectures I get from Dr. Krakowski. Alright, I think the rest of the night will be a quiet one. Put your feet up a little bit. Try to relax. We'll do another quick round before the end of the shift, then. That's it. Will we? I should probably take another wash. I don't want the patients thinking I'm sick myself while I'm getting pain everywhere. I feel like you should have done that before he came to work, you know? I got achievement for having a second shower for the day. Oh, yeah. Oh, excuse me. Can someone help me, please? There's water dripping through the ceiling. I'm all wet. It's coming from room P31. Is that Irma? I'd better check it out. Uh-oh. What's with the creepy music? Oh my god, Irma, what's going on here? You're soaked to the bone. There you are. I don't know. I was just lying here and suddenly my blanket was wet. Believe you me, it was quite a relief when I realized it wasn't my fault. I thought it was really getting decrepit. Goodness, it feels like that time our waterbed burst. It was little Giuliano's birthday and he wanted a pirate party. I had no idea he was going to wake us up wearing his pirate costume. Boy, pirate hooks were pretty sharp back in the day, you know. I mean, I remember when water beds were all the rage. Hold on, just let me push you out of the way here. I'm so sorry about this. We'll take care of it right away. And we'll get you some new clothes and an extra cozy blanket. Get her a new room. What's going on here? Carl, it's raining from the ceiling. Oh, I can see that. Let's go upstairs and see where the water's coming from. What about Irma? Holy honpot, what's going on here? Sandra, good to see you. Guys, we're having a party. You take care of Mrs. DeCalma? She's in urgent need of fresh clothes and bedding. Yeah, sure, no problem. I was just about to anyway. Really, we need to fetch Gregor and let him know. He's been working on the 4th floor ward all day. Let's try there first. All right. Remember, someone's going to come and take care of you right away, okay? Thank you. It's getting a little chilly under this gown. You guys head upstairs. I'll take care of the patient. Luckily, we got a free bed in 303. Thanks, Sandra. Come on, Finley, let's go check upstairs. Okay, well, we'd better hurry. I didn't bring my swimming shorts. Oh, God. Finley, you're not funny. You're out of control. Stairwell. Yeah, I was gonna say, man, if she didn't know any better, let's just say that she wet the bed, so I don't get in trouble. I mean, I shouldn't get in trouble, but it feels like the game's setting me up for getting in trouble by getting Irma all wet. Hello? Oh my, I'm glad my room's at the other end of the ward. Should we call the fire service or something? Wait, what? It's coming from above? There's water in one of the patient's rooms. You don't say, kid. Last I checked, they weren't building a swimming pool on this floor. Don't you think we need to find the cause of it? I'm on it, kid. If you want to help, go up a floor. To the 5th floor. But it's locked and closed off. Here's the key. Use this to unlock the door at the top of the staircase. Uh-oh. Just don't tell Theobald, alright? I'm in enough trouble with him as it is. You go on ahead. I'll be there in a minute. Okay. Check whether there's water in the 5th floor ward, too, will ya? I'll be in there in a minute. Yeah, I'm on it. I'm going to check to the right first, just in case. Wah! Wah! No, there's probably not anything over here. Alright, we're going on the spooky floor. And the spooky music is playing. I don't think the game's gonna go in a spooky way like Night in the Woods did. I don't know. Uh-oh. It doesn't feel like it'll be that kind of game, but I guess Night in the Woods didn't feel that way either. I don't know. We'll see. Well, what's the matter? Nothing. Everything's okay. So what are you waiting for then? I'm not waiting for anything. You're not scared, are you? No, I'm not scared. Just the last time I was up here, I had that accident. Oh, that's right. This time I'm here. I'll look out for you. It's just an ordinary hospital ward. Except for the smell, maybe. Yep, you're right. It's just a ward like all the others. All right, then let's go and see where that water's coming from. Well, I'm guessing the water leak is to the left, so I'm going to go to the right first. Remember when the doors was half open too. See if that's still the case. Wasn't that over here? I think. Yeah, right there. But nothing. It won't let me interact with it. Oh! So wait, the leak is there and not to the left? I was expecting it to be to the left because of, you know, physics? Because the leak is happening on the left side of the floor below us, or that's where the water is coming from, but this leak is on the right side. That doesn't make sense to me. I'm afraid if I fix it, it's going to advance the story. I'm going to go check to the left first before I fix it. Yeah, if I fix it, it might, you know, take me straight back down there, and I might miss out on something that is over here. You know how these games work? Well, this is a long way to run, huh? Oh, for the love of Pete. The space doesn't make sense. I mean, it can make sense if, I guess, the building is smaller. The fifth floor is smaller than the fourth floor, but why would you have 4 floors all the same size and then a small 5th floor? Seems like unlikely that they would build like that. Carl, look up there. The pipes burst. I could see that and I could feel it too. Clothes are already soaked. Something like this happened. The whole pipe's basically turned to rust. Well, you've seen for yourself how dangerous it gets up there. This order's ruined now. Maybe it really was for the best to just shut it down. What a mildew-infested dump. I mean, you can't just leave it like that. If it's mildew-infested, you gotta clear it out. It'll get everywhere, and this is a hospital. Whatever. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, it's just him. Said it time and time again, but no one listens to old Gregor, do they? Even though he's the one who has to handle it every time. Oh, have you seen it, Gregor? Yep, the heating pipes burst. Hold on. I don't like how close Carl is to me. Where did he turn that off at? Old Gregor doesn't have it easy. Old Ursula's been through a lot over the last few decades. Do what I can. I can't be everywhere at once. When I'm not there, no one takes care of the old lady. And I want the old lady to be alright. Even if I don't have the resources or the time. The back of a 20-year-old. As long as old Gregor's still standing, Ursula will too, alright? Well, thank you, Mr. Glendower. Hey, don't be so dramatic, you old fart. I'll be on my way then. I will look at the pipe over the next few days. Right now, I've got other things to do. Well, glad I could help. Sounds like the hospital's important to him. Could be, I guess. I don't know which one's talking. We were pretty hard on him. Why not? We've had our share of arguments. He's never around when you need him. Can't rely on him. Like today, for instance, who found the broken pipe? We did. Who arranged for repairs when the elevator got stuck? We did. I did. You did. All that old fart has to do is slap some tape on it and it's all good. If you say so. Everything okay? I don't know. I feel funny. What do you mean? Are you sick? No, but I haven't been up here since the accident. So? Well, everything's gone. The dust, the blood, the eerie noises. What are you talking about? You even remember what happened? Yeah, I do, but wait. How do you know what happened? I was the one who found you up here. Really? Yeah, you and old Ann. I'm getting mixed up on who's saying what. Yeah, you and old Arnis. You didn't see anything out of the ordinary? Well, 2 bleeding and unresponsive people lying on the floor isn't exactly what I'd call ordinary. I was looking for Arnis. I heard a bang, so I rushed up here straight away. Actually thought you couldn't get up here anymore, but it looks like I was wrong. You 2 clearly managed it. Dragged you both to the door. Then Demi and Archie helped me carry you. Lucky they happened to be in the stairwell. We're looking to grab a cup of coffee. For someone so small, you're pretty heavy, you know that? You see anything else? Was there anyone else here? Really, it was just the 2 of you, half buried under a load of boxes. I promise. Why'd I lie to you? This war's a disaster area. That's why it was shut down a few years ago. Now it's just for storage. Everyone dumps their junk here. No one really looks after it. It's only a matter of time before someone got hurt. And Mr. Artis ended up here by mistake. He was very confused. Pulled out his drip and then merely started bleeding all over the place. Well, he tripped over his own tubes or bumped his head. And when you went after him, the whole pile of junk collapsed in on itself. Oh, man. Yeah, it was quite a mess. Oh, want to head back downstairs? Yep, in a minute. We got one more question. What happened here? Why is this ward closed? Look at it. It's a huge ward. We could use this space. Oh, St. Ursula's has a long history. This used to be the internal one, our ward. Spent my first few years at the hospital up here. It was a long time ago. At some point, they realized the damp was getting into the walls. Hospital management decided to close the ward. Staff even held a vote, and most of us were in favor. Said they'd fix it up again once they had the money. You can see that hasn't happened yet. Yeah, I see. You think they'll ever get the board up and running again? Be a shame if they just left it here to rot. Yeah, I wouldn't bet on it. Basically gotten used to it over the years. And it gives folks a place to dump their old junk. Yeah. We go back downstairs now. I've got a few more things to do today. Sun's going to come up soon, too. Yeah, let's go. Oh, and Carl? Yeah, what now? Thanks for hauling me down from here after the accident. Must have been hard work. Bet your sweet butt it was. You're lucky I'm such an athlete. Okay. Where is that going to put me now? Oh, just spits me out. All right. Weird. Morning there. Rough night? Good morning. Just finished my first night shift. Guess I'm not quite used to it yet. Ah, the old night drink-a-thon. The old all-night drink-a-thon, eh? I don't do that anymore. I need my sleep. Oh, me too now. I'm going to lie down. You do that. I'll keep watch out here. I don't want the postwoman or the garbage collector disturbing your rest. Alright. Is it gonna let me poke around? Think it will? Yeah, I think the amount of travel done in this game might be a little too much. I don't know. I'm still getting the feel for it. The rhythm, right? Alright, it's all gone. And how long days are supposed to be, or if they even want that to be like a universal time. But some of these distances I think are a little long. I think I'm gonna head straight in. I'm not gonna go to the right. Hit the sack. See you tomorrow. Good night.